Welcome to another episode of Junior Law Vapes. In this video I'm going to be talking about e-cigarettes and tanks and all kinds of different devices, and I'm going to show you the last video I covered what is vaping, so this video I'm going to do the Vape 101. Currently right now I've got the Ego C Twist with the little Cardi tank. Cardi tanks, Cardo tanks, Cardomizers. Generally, this isn't the tank, but it's a little coil and everything, and I can vape it just like this. Get some good vape quality out of it. Now on the holes, there's a little bit of wick in there, if you can see that. And then my drip tip goes on here and puff away. Now on this one, I kind of recommend for new users, if you're going to be, if you ever tried the blue e-cigarettes, kind of roughly the same. On the, this is like a cartridge. Pop in a little bit of juice, three little drops in there. I don't know if you could see that, if there is a coil in there. Go and hit the fire button, I'll show you. We'll make some smoke out, so I don't want to burn it too much. It's brand new, so it's okay to vape it like this, but it usually has a little cylinder tank with it, so that these little punched holes with the wick in it gets some of the juice. I'll go and slide it on here. There we go. You can tell, shirt's green. This is green. So you're gonna see some stuff that is green. My favorite color is green. My ring is green. Put your drip tip back on there, and then it's a tank, so you would just fill it up. This side, fill it up, and pop the tank back down, drip it, keep to go. I recommend getting you, if you're starting out on e-cigarettes, I recommend getting an Ego just like this, not the C Twist or anything, maybe just the Ego T, I forget what the other ones are called, but this is what I started out with. Now, it didn't come with the Cardi tank. It came with, let me find it real quick. Yeah, that's not what you want to see in a video, me scrambling around to find things. Generally, it came with this cone. Now, I don't have where's the little cartridge at? Oh, I don't see it up in there. There's a little cartridge that it goes in here, and so this is how it started out for me, the Ego C Twist. And then inside there, the coil, I mean not a coil, but the heating element. Stick the little plastic tip on there. You know what, let me get that, because it would be easier for me to show you guys. Alright, I'm back. Blue blue, camera magic, I'm back. Now, I got two, because I had two Egos. But it's a cone, and then there's the cartridge. Now, this is kind of the same thing like the blue e-cigarettes cartridge and everything. It's a little plastic tip. You can see there is a little bit of juice in there. So I'll go ahead and screw this down, give you a little toot on it. Not like what's in there, but this is how it started out for me, and then for a lot of people who I talk to and hang out with, this is what they got their little starter kit. Came with the charger, I guess the battery, and then the cone, and then a few extra cartridges. I'm out of cartridges, so this is my last one. But to fill this one up, there's a little pop cap. It's a little hard to get off and get on. And then you fill your juice up in there. But that's a good one that I recommend for beginners and people who are just starting out to vape. Just get these little cartridges, figure out what's important to you, battery life, tank size, tank cartridges, stuff like that. That's just the beginning of it. I can go a little bit complicated for you. This right here is a pull it up. This right here is a Vamo V2 or V3. Might as well be both. Vamo V3. Might as well be that. But this one's called a mod. Now mods generally are going to be variable watt and variable volt. Now, go into details on that. Variable watt and variable volt. What it says. That means that you can change your watts. Right now it's set on volts. If you can see that with the screen. But it's got kind of a digital display, and it'll read ohms and read, oh, there's ohms, and it'll read how much my battery's in here. I recommend this if once you get done with your experiment with the Ego, find out you want better battery life and you want a bigger device, and this would be the way to go. Now I have a crack in my screen. I don't know if y'all could see that. I broke it, but it still works. Good. Still works. Now there's this type of mod, and I'll show you the battery. A lot of people freak out when I show them the battery because it looks like a shotgun shell. So just warning, it looks like a shotgun shell. See? This is all that you would pop off, put it on the charger, and there's different chargers for this than there are for the Egos, because the Egos charge it, you unscrew the tank and then screw it in your charger. I don't have the charger out here in the shop, but put that down. So charger would come out, stick it on the wall, and charging up. These are 1850 batteries, shotgun shell, the big guys, big boys. We'd slide it in this way and screw it back on, and you're good to go on your day and vape. Now there's different sizes of mods, different types, different styles. They all do kind of much almost the same thing, but it's all about preference. If you still like the Ego, how it was being round, this one would probably be your best bet. And then basically all the mods and everything is kind of versatile between the 510 connections and I forgot the other connection, but it's got both of those connections. I'll have to figure that out, or have to find out the other connection. But you can still screw on the BCCs. I don't have any BCCs to show you on me at this moment, but they genuinely screw into the tank from the sides. That's the connection I'm talking about, the one that goes on the sides. See, I'll pop this off and show you. Oh, I'm losing parts. Unscrew my beauty ring. Beauty ring just covers up all your connections. So generally, Ego style connection here, and then the 510 connection. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of threads there. I can run my finger. I don't know if you can hear it. But usually the BCCs will fit there, or any other tank that has over threads, and will just have the the firing pins inside and touching the other firing pin. Now, I like to joke about this. People ask me at work, can I get a light? And I'm just like looking at my e-cigarettes like, yeah, you could try, but I'm firing it right now, but there's nothing happening inside. There's no sparks, no nothing. I can put my finger inside of it and fire it. Get a little piece of paper, stick it in the connection, and try to burn the paper, and it just won't happen. Just picking up all the excess juice that gets up in there. That's it. No fire, no explosions, no boom. So there's this side. It's Vamo. I'll write that down. Vamo V3. If you still like the Ego hand roundness of it. Now, he's a big boy. This is my favorite. The Inokin iTaste VTR. It's square, it's heavy. I can call it a brick. You know, like I said, I like green. Green is my favorite color. Green drip tip, green mod. Now, this one, it's a mod. It's another variable watt and variable volt. Watts are stronger than volts. Volts is what you were using on the Ego. These are just gonna be, the watts are gonna be a little bit stronger than the volts. Watts are your power. Voltage is your, I guess, output. I guess. That's how it came. Not with the stickers, but that's how it came. But that little piece is the adapter. So you could screw in bigger tanks, and I'll show you. This is what it came out with, and this fits nicely. Now this center ring, my only gripe, the center ring right here, or the hold ring, I don't know technically what's the term you call it, but it is a pain in the ass to find tanks that'll fit flushed. Like when I have everything on this one, it just won't fit. It won't come in the gap. Now, there's some tanks, Pro Tank 2, that'll fit up in there. Just have to use a longer drip tip to hit it. But this is another mod for you. It's got the screen like the Vamo. Right now it says non because I don't have anything on there, and I can control my watts and press the button and then control my volts, and it says U, the volts, V. On the Egos, generally you were running at a 3.2. I don't know if y'all could see that, or if it's backwards. It looks like E2, non E2, U, E2. But that's what you're running with on the Egos and the Ego C Twist. Now the Twist has got that, so I can unscrew this different ways, and it's got the volts numbered on there. You can't really tell, but this one I can get all the way up to 4.8 volts, which means stronger heat up times, or not heat up times, it'll heat up a little bit quicker, but not as quick as watts. But generally I like to put my volts on 3.2 on these, and then jack up my watts to like 12.5, or I'll even go up to 15 when I'm doing an RDA, revealable atomizer. Now I'll get into that right now. So I went over Cardi tanks. This is very different from the BCCs because of the way this one's made. This one's an iClear 30S. Now, the reason why it's different is because that center thing in the middle, that is my coil. It's a coil head. It's the entire body. If I don't have this piece, I cannot use this tank at all. Cannot use it. But it goes in like that, like a normal coil. Screw on its beauty ring. Then I'm good to go, and I can fill it up from this side on the top, and not to get it in the center like you do in the BCCs. Now the Pro tank, way different from everything else. It can make some good. So now, generally this is kind of like BCC rule. The BCCs. Generally the coils, regular coils are like this. They screw into your base and then screw into your device. Screw into your base, screw into your device. Not so with the iClear 30S, because the entire coil is the body, just without the tank and the glass and everything. But screw on your new coil, plug it straight into your tank, Pro Tank 2 or BCC, and you're good to rock. But this little guy has been with me for a long haul, and it's still rocking. I changed up the glass because I wanted a green glass. I don't know if y'all can see it. It looks like green. It looks green to me, but in camera it looks kind of like bluish, like navy blue. It's a dark green. This guy has been with me since the beginning. As soon as I figured out I don't like cones. I do not like the cones or the little cartridge cardies. Show you toot on this one. I don't know what's in this one. I haven't messed with it. Maybe old juice. Well, hello, I got my stuff down. Well, must have got some juice in there. It's wet. But that's it for that one. Like I said, I recommend getting you a little starter kit wherever you find your little vape shop, and then just try their juices. A lot of vape shops will let you try their juices. They've got a little carousel. Try it. It's like a lounge kind of thing. Just try juices. These are another key part. Once you got your tanks, once you got your e-cigarettes, you're not ready to go and just vape on nothing. Need the juice, need your nicotine, need everything. Now, one thing, talk to you about juice. Different makers, different flavors, different, you know, Captain Crunch, and this one's pears. And there's like your tobacco flavors. This is a pipe tobacco. I use the hell out of that thing. If y'all can see where that's at. It's either 30 milliliter bottles. I use the hell out of this one. This is my favorite. Then here's a lighter tobacco. But different makers, different flavors. Captain Crunch, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Jolly Rancher, watermelon, anything you can think of, cheesecake, even some funky flavors, you know, Pirate's Booty, rum, tequila, stuff like that. So what's in e-liquid is, I'll read this one off. Propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, the natural flavors and artificial flavorings, and then the nicotine. I'll say it again. Propylene glycol, two forms: industrial strength and food grade. Can't stress it enough. Food grade. Food grade is what's in the inhalers, and which is in different types of medicine and stuff like that. So safe for a doctor to prescribe you. Safe to just vape it. I mean, if it wasn't using inhalers, you know, there really would be nothing wrong. I mean, it's using inhalers. Just to say that. Vegetable glycerin, just a fancier name for vegetable oil. And your extract, your your flavor extracts and natural flavors and stuff like that. And the nicotine. Yeah, nicotine, cannot say it enough. Nicotine is bad for you, but you control your own habit. I don't expect a person to say, yeah, I smoke one cigarette, one and then now and then, to go, oh, I need a 18 milliliter bottle because this guy told me I need 18. Ask the people that you go to the vape shop, where do I fall in the nicotine bracket? Am I a 24, 18, 12, 6, 4, and 0. 0 is people who just don't smoke and just want to vape. You know, you just want to vape occasionally and stuff like that. Drip tips come in all shapes and sizes. It's what you see me pulling off. A lot of my stuff has drip tips. The BCCs don't, and the disposable ones do not let you rip off drip tips. And I mean, I've got a green skull on this one. I've got a gold skull. You know, gold skull on that one. I like that one. I love my green one though. And now I'm going to get into rebuildables, RDAs, rebuildable dripping atomizers, and Genesis atomizers. There's a K-Fun. It's a rebuildable Genesis. Now Genesis is a different form of tanks and rebuildables. What I mean by rebuildables is I actually sit here in spare time. Not on spare time, but when I want a good vape, I'll use a rebuildable. But this is a wire. That's a coil. You know, I'm making my own coils, and you can do the same once you get up and know what you want to do and how you like to vape. Maybe rebuildables aren't for you. Maybe just picking up a coil here and there, just going to town on just a regular tank with the coil on there. This one's personally my favorite. This one's a Kraken. I love this thing to death. This is another Genesis rebuildable atomizer. I don't have a dripping RDA or dripping atomizer with me at this moment. It's inside. I have it cleaning. But there's actual wick on there that's actually around inside the coil. Now, Genesis ones are generally going to have a tank, and that your wick would feed into, and then you would either hold it down for a little bit, get the wick juice on the wick, and then go to town on it. Now this one, the Stovey Mesto K-Fun Light, is a little bit different. Still a Genesis, but now this one is has got a coil. I don't have a coil in there right now to show you because I was cleaning this one. But generally the coil will run around that little hole right there, not inside, but vertically, and then screw onto the post here. And then you would get your chimney or pipe or whatever on it, screw it down once you got your coil on there, and then screw it into your K-Fun, unscrew the star there, and then fill it up, and then you're good. It'll constantly feed itself out because gravity, because of the gravity. It's a little science term right here, gravity. But all the juice would fill up in here and would be pushing down, getting inside the chimney here. And there's little side holes here, so it feeds into your wick and into your coil, so you can keep going town on it, vaping. Now I have it cleaning, so I won't show you that one, but I'll show you this one. This one you can be able to see it burn. See the wick coils heating up a little bit. Let me get some juice on there. It smells a little bit better. Alright. Now, I generally build my coils so I can use it on a veritable watt and volt thing. Now these things do have a fail-safe, so if it tries to short circuit, it'll just shut off. A good safety feature to have on devices. So let me take a toot and I'll show you what kind of vape it produces. Oh, it's a little dry. It's good. Right now I just built the coil so it has a little bit of breaking in to do, so I'm not be able to get as much smoke as I usually do right now. But that's Vape 101 for now. Video ran a little bit long. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns, you want to know something I didn't cover, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of the vape videos and my dad's Traxxas and the barbecue videos we do. Hope you had a great time watching me explain a little bit more tanks and juice and everything. Hope you have a great day. See you all guys next time.